Okie dokie, let me just get right up to it. I have not done one of these things in a long time, dude. We have another sketchbook tour. Hopefully it's in frame. It kind of broke. Oh no, it's gonna be a lot of cringe. But hopefully, I think this is the best way to showcase. I have to kind of keep being mindful of what's on frame. All right. I'm gonna have to move it. Sorry. So, this is Sketchbook 2. It's seen better days, right? But oh my god! Already we're starting off kind of strong. I don't even know how to make this an intro, but I guess let's just get on with it, right? So this was my very first commission ever, where I got money for this, and I remember trying my best. I was really going to try to go above and beyond. I promised way too much. I gave emotions. That's what these were supposed to be. I gave a full pose. I gave a scene. And looking back at it, it's so wonky. I had to fix things using like the liquify tool to just move because oh my god, I didn't even know it was that bad until I took a picture and I did the mirror thing and I was like, whoa. But you know, you like what you make when you first make it, unless or actually no, that's actually a lie, but that's that era. This was the Neon Chronicles, where I was suggesting poses. These aerial shots of how maybe it could be. Oh, this is gonna be nostalgic, isn't it? Why am I saying nostalgic as if it's been such a long time? It feels like a long time. But yeah, I mean, if you don't know what Neon Chronicles is, go support it. It's what are you doing? Oh no. This is Amino. Certain characters that I did not give justice to, so I wanted to do it again. This is Crom. It was not supposed to be Crom, it just kind of ended up being Crom, and that's just, I have no idea who they are. Me trying to come up with my story, just ideas. Oh, this is bringing back so many memories. This was Clip Studio Paint only gave you 24 frames, so I was trying to like map it out. Like, okay, what can I do within these frames, right? Okay, from 1 to 2, this from 1 to 5, shape. From just trying to plan it out. Someone else's character. Things are gonna be really wonky for a while. Wow, this was my first Instagram post ever. I like to add effects. I like to add effects. So you're gonna be seeing the originals. The originals are so much less colorful. They're a lot more drab. So I guess the secret is that I actually suck. Oh no. I was so scared of shading, so I just tried doing some studies from Jake Don't Draw. And then I guess I got into like a studying phase and I tried to learn and I just gave up almost immediately. Oh my god, this is my YouTube script. This is all that stuff I do. Moving on. This is my least favorite character from my batch. Oh my god, dude. Hey, my OCs. Or the current design. This is like there's iteration 2 or 1, whatever you want to call them. But from all these OCs, this guy looks cool. I forgot about this one. Okay, this is my influence, the future one. Oh, look at this. Some of these people, their roles, their stories are a lot more fleshed out. So it kind of feels, It feels so nice to see them. But anyways, what was I gonna do here? This one. This was the weakest design I felt. So I wanted to iterate on her. Oh, and I met like this person called Atori. She's a big help too, helping me design. So some of these were actually from her ideas that I kind of bounced off of. And I like this motif. But at the time, I didn't really know the character. I didn't really... So I wasn't approaching design from like a character first place. I was just coming from what looked cool or different or based off of like the theme. I wasn't really thinking about the character. You know, like would the character wear this? Would the character do this? I was thinking of like, I need someone who represents this, you see? And so for her, this is the sense of hearing. So I just knew I need ears, and I want to somehow throw in there, like I guess musical elements. I want to throw in a bat for the, so I was like, okay, well, how do we marry all those themes together, right? This is my favorite one so far. This is definitely the direction I want to go. But this bodysuit idea, I think I want to give that to another character. So I kind of need to maybe retain this part, right? And obviously that, the music note. So this I haven't developed her past this, but this is bouncing off a point. But you know, you have to explore the other ideas first. This is Vela, an early version of her. Actually, a more version, like a progressed version from this one. Well, I don't like some ideas here. I'm just trying out new things. I was like, what if the eye motif was a big bow in the back of her head, but it just looks kind of dumb. But I wouldn't have known that if I didn't try. Maybe there's another way to do it. And then I tried blue for some reason. I think keeping it red is a better call. But these shoes, this is where this came from. This was Atori's help, so thank you, Atori, for helping me create her, or to make her stronger, more interesting. Luna, I don't know. Oh my gosh, this is a Rose. Okay, I'm gonna be talking a lot about my OCs, alright? I'm sorry, but not sorry. Just drawing them out, trying to get a feel for them. And this one was a drawing I hated so much. I hated it so much that I had to cover it up. And then when I covered it up, I was like, wait, there's something here. so I actually took this, I cropped all of that out, and this became like its own drawing. And it just became like, oh, there's like a shadow behind him. But really, the only shadow behind him is just, you know, the art that I hate. So, hey, maybe that's what this is, you know? I have no idea. Oh my gosh, this is cringe. Oh my god. I was trying to come up with like I never ended up giving this to Flash because Flash is the creator of Chronicles, and I was trying to help with like a panel, and it was supposed to be dramatic of this character looking all cool and whatever, and I was trying to give my ideas, but every time I drew them I was like, I hate them. I hate them. This looks cringe. This looks just this looks like oh my god, that looks like the meme Chad guy. I wasn't even referencing that. So it's just, I did that and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna save myself the embarrassment until this exact moment and just you know, not embarrass myself. Designing more my character. I'm just really focusing on characters. That's what you're gonna see moving forward. So I was trying to design her, and her whole thing is that she's supposed to be modest. She's supposed to be, well, oh, there we go, motherly, huggable, modest, graceful, trusted. So I took the huggable thing, I made it a pillow. I made it a pillow, but that's I have no idea. This is not gonna fly. No shoulders, I'm sorry. This is an interesting direction, but I don't know what I'm doing, dude. Let's just move on. more iteration on that. I was just feeling emotional that day. More Neon Chronicles that never got shown because it was just very cringe. These are thumbnails from my YouTube video. I kind of like them. They're all supposed to be versions of me. This one's one I ended up going with, but honestly, I wish I went with something else. Chicken. Oh, I remember this day. Oh yeah, I remember this day. This is when I was feeling really bad. When, well, it made me get up and start going to the gym. I'm not going to the gym anymore, so I might have to go through another little sad phase or something. I don't know. But yeah, you can see this. I was going through it. I felt like I was addicted to coffee, and I still am. This is me. Oh no, dude. Yeah, I definitely just felt ugly, horrible. But you know, you gotta push past that, dude. This is so cool. Sorry, I'm getting. I'm just revisiting this dude. I like this bandana guy. I completely forgot about him, and I kind of need new characters because some of them that I had became. This right here is this. That's where these people came from. But yes, I have a couple characters who became villains. They got shifted to the villain roles. This guy. Where is that? Do I even need to show you? Yeah, these two got shifted to the villain roles. It's sad because I mean, I always had them in mind as like potential, you know, allies. So that's opening up a design space. I don't know how I'm gonna fill it, but we're gonna have to figure that out later. I just started to be less precious with this sketchbook. I just started to treat it as like a tool, right? So sometimes I need it for this, sometimes I need it for this, whatever I need it for. This was me coloring this. So whatever I want to use it for, that's what I did. And then I started like pasting things on top of it. You don't want to see that. It's kind of cringe. Oh, well, actually, there's just gonna be a lot of cringe. Oh, I remember this. This was. I was doing what's it called? An art collab with someone who never ended up doing the art collab with me. So I have their drawing, their finished drawing. I just never gave it to them because they never gave me. I don't know, just kind of just fell apart. But like the whole thing was like give them options. I was like, these are my kernel seeds. You can draw whichever one you want. So they're all supposed to be like, oh, pick me. No, don't pick me. But seeing this right here is kind of making me, you know, this guy, he's now the main villain. So I actually lost another character. This guy, he used to be a part of the main cast, but he's now a villain character also. These are the villain characters. They would not be friends at all. This was also an Instagram thing. This was my first attempt at storyboarding to a song. I still really like it. I like these little scenes, just like when you zoom in, when you zoom out. And I mean, if I was more skilled at drawing, I could portray different things. Because I was really limited. I was like, okay, I have a vision in my head, but I can't bring it to life without a reference. So I had to go on Pinterest, look for weird angles, and try to mesh together a scene. It took kind of long. And again, I'm not good at hands, so that was gonna be a struggle. This one's kind of okay. So yeah, it's just a bunch of struggle, a lot of pain. And I just stopped at some point. But you can see elements of my world kind of coming in. Some more art. These are pages that I glued in because I didn't want to. Well, I guess I didn't glue them in that good. Oh my god, is there anything good here? Clown boy. Helmet idea. I'm just kind of. Ooh, this one's kind of cool. It's like a fish. Yeah, that looks pretty good. I'm gonna completely forget. But oh my god, I gotta tape this back together. Oh, this is my second. No, this was like things I did for the first commission. I was just testing out like composition, but they did not like this pose. I really liked it. I was like, oh come on, dude! Like look how cool it could be. We could have it lying down like this, but they're like no. Then I tried to design a character for them because they didn't have a visual. They just described them to me, and I was like, oh, you know, he's gonna look so badass and cool. And then they gave me some other visual, and I was like, well, I already put all this effort. Might as well make him my character. So I did. That's the origin of this guy, Raven. He's changed a lot too. Now he's, oh, there he is. That was the commission guy. This was the idea. I was not good at digital, so I had to. What is this? I really like. This is like a checklist. Oh my god, it's kind of cringe. TikTok. I am not TikTok, dude. Oh my gosh, I had a lot of goals. I had a lot of goals. I only. That's the only one I did. It's the one that doesn't matter. It's not a thing anymore. Yeah, I mean, anyways, that was my commission. I had to do it on, what's it called? Like drawing first before going digital, because I was still kind of, yeah, this was before my iPad busted. I mean, I still have the busted iPad, but I'm using it to record, so I can't show you, but can you take it away? Can you take away my iPad? The broken one? Give me a new one? I don't know. I should finish this because I think it would look a lot cooler like that. But then I added this line there and I was like, I don't like it anymore. And then like my hand kept getting like, I kept coloring going this way and I got all smudged and I was like, ah. And these were my parts for the collab for the other thing that never got made. This one. They have many characters, so I was trying out just fleeing them out to see which one I like more. I ended up going with this one. I changed it digitally and it made it add more effects, but well, that was that. This is Saint's character. This is someone else's character on Amino. Sorry. Oh, this is so cringe. But this is the start of the let's just fix it with sticky notes era or like other scraps of paper. This character is the birth of Starboy, though he didn't start off like this. I don't know, it's kind of cool to see how this character, he started off as like playing a minor role and then he took on a bigger role. Oh my gosh, I really want to talk about that, but that's going to be like a whole different video. The whole idea of like how the story used to be. Oh, that would be so fun to talk about. And how it became. Like, you know, like, oh, okay. Anyways. Because I'm making a game, I was just writing ideas. It's gonna be Fire Emblem. Fire Emblem inspired. Manose! But only through hairstyle, because that's the only way I could differentiate them. You know, because I'm like, I need someone with poofy hair. I need somebody with pigtails. I need somebody with the big, I was gonna say chongo, ponytail, right? That's the only look Bella with long hair. Too much like Luna. Yeah, wait, Luna's my inspiration. Oh, I like this one. I need this girl with with the little like pixie cut. Anyways, there's more Fire Emblem notes. Saint's character again. I don't know, I guess because I was talking to him. And I just felt like drawing his character, why not? Just me planning that other drawing. Just, I feel like there's an energy here that I lost. I like this and how I kind of translated. I like the colors, but I don't like how, you know, I don't know. There's something here that I lost. Trying out different poses. Oh, that was the other character. I had this whole thing planned out. That's the same character. This one. Look, I was really playing around with that guy. This one. I was gonna do this whole scene with their whole body. then I messed up really bad. So I was like, well, let me utilize this space. So this is another thumbnail. This is supposed to be me. More little thumbnails. These are other drawings I really want. This one I went. No, I did not do this one. These are other drawings. These are other ideas. These I edited. These are the originals. If you go to my Instagram, you'll see the finished products, but the original started off like this, not as glamorous. I did someone else's thing, other character, but this was like the first attempt and it was really bad. So I had to, I guess I felt like a loser. Yeah, this was a really low point. I just felt really bad. But I remembered TXT song. So I was trying to move past that. Hopefully you could see. I need to double check. I'll do that there. This is a do this in your style challenge that I didn't end up participating in because time ran out, and I just, oh my gosh, dude, I'm too ambitious and then I just don't follow through. That's my problem. Because I had this thing where it's like once I see it, even if it's like a crude rendition, it feels like it already like that, like that's it. Like investing more into it takes a lot for me. But I had some ambitious ideas. This is for a painting. I was gonna make it a whole painting. My god, dude. I still have like the base of it, so I might reuse it just to maybe insert my own characters. What is this? Luna? This was supposed to be like the start of the Luna project, where I was gonna do like drawings based off of the Luna girls. So this was Heejin. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. The cringe drawing. I like this drawing a lot, so I cut it. Yes, it did take me forever to make it that precise, and I pasted it on top of this page. Why this page? Because there was space. That's literally it. But I didn't want to lose it, but I did hate the background, so that's why I was like, you know, screw the background. Let me just keep this. But yeah, like just look. This is kind of cool. I can't draw straight. That's because I'm looking at it at an angle, dude. At the angle, it looks okay, but then as soon as I move my head like this, it's like, oh my god. I need one of those things that like is like tilted. I think that's what I need. That and then like a light box, because then we just end up with stuff like this, you know, where I have to fix the, there we go. Look. I even had to song. I think through things. Like when I post, I think about the song, okay? Even though nobody probably listens to it, I do, right? It's for me also. So I was like, oh, I'm gonna be doing this do this in your style challenge. I'm gonna put this song in there because it just fits, whatever, you know. I didn't end up doing it. Sorry, I'm kind of tripping over my words. Moving on. This guy looks cool. What the hell is this? Sorry, I don't know if that's a curse word. Hey, Neon Chronicles. There's a lot of Neon Chronicles in here. This was the first try. And this was the unfinished thing. It was supposed to be like a whole thing. It goes like... Actually, no, it goes like this. It was supposed to be a whole thing. You can see, like, I was gonna line it and do everything, and then I just gave up. It's so hard, dude. But, I mean, I did end up posting this one. And this was for something, I forgot. It's supposed to be like a combination of all characters and like a scene. Or no, this was me. This was literally me coming up with a composition of this. I don't know why I came up with this composition, because this looks a little better. Well, we'll never know why I make. Okay. Oh, it's so bad. It's so bad. Can we just not look at it? You can press pause if you really want to look at it, but I don't, so let's just do that. This is the start of my poetry era. Sometimes I feel the warmth as it... I am... not gonna read it for you. This, oh my gosh, yep. Wow, I suck really bad. You see? You know, you have to learn to laugh at yourself sometimes. Okay, look, it sucked so bad, but you know, it bled through. This is when I knew. I was like, I need a light box because I can fix it. I just have to, you know, turn it. And then I don't know. I went through this phase here where I was like trying to draw, but then I just felt uninspired or tired or but then we hit gold. This was a big moment for me. This was a big moment. Oh my god. Yeah. This is the birth of he's gone through so many name changes. He didn't have a name at first. It was just the main character. Then he became Chris because I did a collab with someone and they were like, what's his name? So I was like, Chris? And then later on he was like, okay, now let's just call him Adam. Then he got changed to be more edgy to Adan. And now he's Aiden. So, oh my gosh, that kind of reminds me of that scene. Well, it's not a scene, but like my coworker who, you know, there's like a lot of different, what is it? There's a lot of like Janets, but they're all pronounced very differently. Sorry, because that reminded me of something else. Like Megan versus Megan. Okay, I'm sorry if your name is Megan, but Megan? Like, come on, dude. Anyways, moving on before I start insulting more people by accident. This was his original design, right? And I remember, like, it was like something about my design philosophy is simple, whimsical, and fun, right? Sorry. Sorry about that. Sorry. What else? What? Oh gosh, what was I saying? Oh yeah. Anyways, design philosophy, right? So, as I was trying to like come up with this character, I put the numbers to show how it progressed because I just like seeing the progression of things. So he started off here, actually. This is how he started off. But then I was like looking at him, I was like, this doesn't look like the main character. But there are certain elements. Listen to your subconscious. This is something I've been learning. It's like sometimes you do things where you think, oh, it's just there. It's not just there. There's something subconsciously trying to talk to you. And so I kind of kept them in, and now they have a purpose. And I think that's so cool. But anyways, here he completely lost it. Sorry. But he got him back. So he started off like this. I just knew he was characterized by the color gray. That's what I knew about him. And he was based off of the will. So gray will. He had this. Then I wanted to see him zoomed out. So he went like this. And I put like some notes. I was like, there's too much black. Right, like if you zoom out, black seems to be like a color that stands out. And I was like, he needs to be gray. So I did this. I tried to change the tones because I didn't like this like bluish gray. So I went a warmer gray, but it was still too much black, and something felt still like it wasn't resonating. So I kind of went this route, and this really unlocked something. I don't know what I did, but I was like, oh, gray hair, dude. So I went over here, and bam, this has literally stuck. This has stuck. Some little elements have changed. This is more fluffy now. I kind of want to maybe come back to this version because this seems more refined. For a prince character, he's supposed to be the prince. And this brown color was supposed to unify him with the other people. You'll see them later because I explore them as well. But just exploring different things here. Need some design. Hey. Oh, so after that successful attempt, we go to this absolute failure. I just googled some random guy character with armor. Armor is my weakness, and I just copied it. I'm a big proponent though, like it's okay to copy to learn, right? Because if you don't know how to draw something, you need to draw it out. So that's what I did, and just testing different ideas, like and it's late, dude. I'm sorry. It was why am I winded? It was an amalgamation. Okay, sometimes my brain just, it's faster than my, you know what it is? It's the coffee. I'm just tripping over my words. Anyways, this was not the design we're going, but this is supposed to be Peter. Can you believe it? If you go and see who Peter is now, this is how he began. He started off like this. He also had gray, oh yeah, he had gray hair because he was originally designed as the older brother. The older brother. Now there's no older brother. He's just the bodyguard. But back then, he was supposed to also be a prince and the older prince. But now that's just gone. And then this was the sister. So I tried different iterations. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. We're gonna move on, but this thing kind of persisted. I need to shift how I'm sitting, but if I do, it's gonna be really noisy because I have that squeaky chair. Okay, so hopefully you didn't hear too much, but I don't know, just some drawing I wanted to do for Instagram. Really, that's it. But it was also story related because it was like, oh, you know, I'm thinking about something. Yeah, let's move on. Look, these are the current designs. I remember being so happy about this when they first made it, because I was like, okay, we're going somewhere. We're actually moving somewhere. Yeah, but the only ones that are moving is this one, and maybe her, but you are not moving anywhere, dude. What is this? Oh, this is Young Chronicles. Yeah, I was coming up with like there was like a Christmas special. I should have put way more effort into this. It was really last minute on my end. To the point where like, they were like telling me, they were like, hello dude, when are you gonna give us your your shots? I was like, I'm working on it, I'm sorry. These are my ideas. I feel so embarrassed, but this is what I gave. Like, come on, dude. Yeah, I did not know how to draw. I'm not gonna say it, but you know. Okay, this was a Do's in Your Style challenge that I didn't end up participating in. I did finish that one. This was the initial idea. I just saw random poses on Pinterest. And this is supposed to be me doing like my next YouTube video. It's gonna be me talking about things I hate about the art community, things that I'm okay with the art community. Because I was new to Instagram, so I was like, well, and new to posting, so I was like, let me give my experience as, you know, I'm an absolute nobody. AI is soulless. Religious term when convenient. Ooh, damn, I'm calling people, I'm calling people out there. What do I hate? Trends, commissions only artists. They have 4 aesthetics. And what am I okay with? Fan art, because I get it now. And just a pretty person, because why not? Oh look, this was my second attempt, but it got kind of dirty. Where is that one? You know, okay, we did not have to see that cringe again, but we have. Remember this one? This was the second attempt. It's a lot better there. Oh, and this was my idea for, what is this? Moon it. Sorry. This is my idea for the beach scene people. I went digital with this one, but this is like where I had to sketch it out still. Some Fire Emblem. This was my, this is a post. This is what I was talking about the world at the time, because things have moved, changed so much from this. And I feel like it's a lot stronger because of those changes. But I mean, hey, like in order to arrive at that, I needed to go through this, right? So it served its purpose. Well, I don't want people to look at me because I look like I look like crap, dude. I get that. I'm still there with you. This was my next commission. I was planning it out. Third commission? It's by the same person. Just copying things I liked. This is an art collab. While trying to sketch out ideas. This was me for some reason trying to study the arm anatomy. I learned absolutely nothing. I was just copying what I saw. So I need to kind of get better at actually studying. because I retained absolutely nothing. This is Celia, one of my OCs. She's been developing. She's actually like, I'm looking for her. Okay, so. Oh my gosh, dude, I need help. What the heck is this guy? I forgot about that one. Oh, here she is. Literally all that work for this. Ta-da! There she is, Celia. She's becoming a little bit more interesting. Oh my gosh, I got back into playing Fire Emblem Heroes. That was a mistake. That was like what, $300 down the drain. That probably more. Oh my god, I can't do gachas. I hate them all because I have to for my wallet's health. Yeah, because this is literally me like planning out the teams that I wanted. This is and because I was Fire Emblem minded again, I drew Cormac. This was like the actual Fire Emblem game. I was trying to figure out who I wanted in my team, and I love and hate this. I hate that I have to do this because I mean, resources are scarce in the game. Like when I make my game, I'm gonna make it so that you can use anyone whenever you want. None of this like, I don't know. It's just I don't like that I have to do this. Like I have this optimization mindset, and it kind of kills the fun before it even starts. I get it. That it's part of the fun, but it paralyzes me sometimes. What is this? So I'm just really curious about about old me. I do trust you, but I don't want to. Damn. I know you want what's best for me, but I don't want that right now. Okay, interesting. I don't know what I was going through. Or, okay, this is just cringe, but I have to embrace it, right? I'm, no comment. Starboy, he was coming more into his own. I was really channeling this calmer demeanor, but slightly somber. And this is another collab I did. Hey, we're getting to the stick things into the page because I want this to be done. So this I did retroactively. I just added things just to finish. I guess I have a character named Jinx. This is a dumb name, but that's my pixie cut girl, and this is a Tori's OC. This is Mocha. I was referencing, full disclosure, I was referencing this YouTuber who all she does is like wigs. She's really pretty, and the hairstyle she comes up with are good sources of. It's like Pinterest, but live. You could press pause on any part of the video, and boom, you can just draw it. So I like to watch her and reference her. So this is that's her. That's her. My character Rose. This is when I was just trying to get a feel for more of my characters. This is Nina. But you can see, like, I was kind of like messy, just fast with it, because I wanted to just fill the pages, if I'm being honest, and just get things out fast. So that's Nina. This is. Let me check if it's still recording visually because my iPad. Oh my gosh, dude! The whole time you see, that's why we check. Okay, don't move. What was I saying? No, I need more vitamin D, dude, because I have a horrible remembering brain. What is this? Oh, yeah, right. I wanted to fill the pages, so I was kind of working fast, going through ideas. This is so cringe. I hate this, but this is the only decent one. These are kind of cringe. We're gonna move on. I like parts of this, but for a different character. And I like this one, but I use water and a lot of things come. And also, I was just kind of sloppy. I was like, whatever. And I did draw some of these digitally first, and I came back here to try to like fill the pages. I just wanted to be loose. Shark Boy and Lava Girl. Okay, no, that's not Lava Girl. That's the hearing emo. Yeah, you know her. She was from the very beginning. This is Taste. He's supposed to be Taste. Sensitive info block. Good. Now, what am I trying to look? We have this character. He was repurposed because this used to be Peter. Believe it or not, edgy little Peter. I like this idea, but for Peter it just didn't fit. So I repurposed it for maybe this new character. I didn't know what it meant, what it means, but I give it meaning later. Look at this. We can look at this one. Cringe as it may be. I like this one still. I don't love you. Damn, I was going through it. What's wrong with you? Absolutely everything. She's upside down purposefully. I'm just trying to be more loose because I don't know. I guess I just want to use pen this day. But also I wanted this character with this like boom hair, you know? I just wanted like some afro but like a cool maybe star shape, just you know? And so I was thinking, actually I don't know what I was thinking. I just drew. I think this one I referenced. If it looks good, just assume it's like it's reference. If it doesn't look good, it came from my mind. What else? You know, I'm trying to expand those ideas. I like this idea of like these tendrils for the heart, but I haven't been able to use that just yet. More just filling the spaces. Does this come out? No. Yeah, I kind of put something there. Yeah, I'm just putting stuff because one, I want to keep them. Because during this part of my life, I think I got a job. Yeah, this dictates when I got a job and when I was jobless here. Jobless. Did I have a job here? I'm not sure. I remember I was getting to Fire Emblem right before I got the job. So then, I think by this time, for sure this drawing, by this time I think I was employed. So the drawings you can tell had like changed. Yeah, like they changed. It was more whatever I could do at work. And I would have to like paste these in just to like, because I wanted to move on from this. I don't know. Sometimes you want to move on from your sketchbook, but you also don't want to leave papers just not used. So this is like a good compromise because you don't want to lose these. But at the same time, it's like I don't feel like drawing in this book anymore. I don't know if you kind of get that. Every now and then I try to force myself to push, just paste the ones that I like. This was an Instagram post. I guess I was just Pokemon minded that particular day. Because sometimes I like to think of my OCs in different universes or worlds or whatever. I love this idea still. This is Dream Rat. I could tie him to Bella in some way. This doesn't make sense for my world. Just like this big animal that's also talks like a human and all that. I don't know if I like that, but I like this idea. I don't know how do you. There's something creepy about it, but that's exactly why I like it. Anyways, more characters. Some of them are just really ugly because I am not good at realism. That is my one weakness. Oh my god, cringe. We're gonna move on. This is supposed to be a man, by the way, but it just became so feminine where I was like, or something. I don't know. It was not intentional. More Dream Rat, and we're gonna ignore the other page. We're gonna just don't say anything, right? You didn't say anything. What is this? Going through my story eras, hearing, trying different hairstyles. Peter. By this time, Peter was already kind of became more alive. Where did Peter become a thing? Or this version of him, this idea of him? I think we kind of completely glossed over it because of the cringe. I don't know. I feel like there's a big change that happened here. Like a lot of passage of time happened. There was a while where I wasn't drawing. I think I stepped away from Instagram or something, and I was just purely in like the writing in my head, and I kind of stepped away from art for a while. So when I came back, I had a little bit more refined ideas for certain characters. Who before, like this was, I think this was the first time this came out. This was for, I eventually just assigned Peter. See, like the X was over there, and like, and I would put it like in his face or nose. Is that it? This one too. Well, this was a blue. What the heck? It's supposed to be red, but this page is also kind of just jank. Yeah, see, like I turned the page because I hated it, so I was like, let me try again. It looks so much better, right? So much better. It's because like I can't get it right the first time, but that's why I changed my approach, because I just went straight at it. So now I have to do like the lighter color, then I go in with the darker color. That's my new way of trying to remedy that issue. Oh gosh, we have to look at this again. Yeah, so Peter came from that. Starboy came from here. Oh my gosh, I know he kind of came out of nowhere, but I mean that's how it was for me. Like, the story just evolved to require this type of character. So he came out to fulfill that role. That's when he stepped up. This other guy, this original guy stepped up, and he became more important for the story. And that's when I realized, like, there's only so far a metaphor can take you until you have to face reality. So at some point, as I was building that story, I was like, I can't be speaking in metaphors all the time. There's certain things that I just have to have the characters themselves also go through in order to be able to talk about it. So this was, I guess, a big moment for me. So I guess Starboy helped me realize that. I like this so much that I tried to do it for the other characters, but at this point I had lost steam, so I was a lot more sloppy because I was like, I was just doing it just to do it. Whereas this one, it was, I don't know, I had like some emotion where I don't know, like the character Starboy had in my head, and I was like, how does he look like? And I just didn't reference anything, I just drew him. And this has been what I've kept moving forward. And then I try to do her, and yeah, this one was forced. But you see, like, even though it was forced, I was like, good enough. Let me push forward, like, more. So I try to push more to do Aiden. But at that point, I was like, yeah, let me just go to sleep. I mean, the sister. And I really wanted to do all my characters in this little chibi format thingy, but again, I just lost steam after a while. And these are supposed to be all of my characters by their names, and pink is to outline like the females, because I want to have a good distribution of male, female. Because keep in mind, this is like gonna be a Fire Emblem inspired game, excuse me. So I was trying to see the distribution, all that. I was exploring Starboy's clothes design, and then this one I saw on Pinterest. I was like, that looks kind of cool. So I just drew it, just to try it. But the other ones were also from Pinterest. Trying to see what the vibe. Oh, I remember this. I have a really ambitious idea for my game, but it's either gonna, I don't know how it's gonna be absolutely. But my vision, hopefully, is to have different outfits for each character. So every character is gonna have like 4 different outfits, and they're gonna change the stats in some way, and it's gonna be also visually different through the arts displayed. So I was trying to go through different iterations, but that might be a little bit too ambitious. These are drawings I never finished. This is Valentino. This is the Queen, and that's Juan. These are names, obviously they're not updated. But can you tell I just really wanted to finish at this point? I was like, let me just. I was like, I guess I should manually align it, but I really just didn't want to. So I just moved on. I allowed myself to move on. Went back to pasting. This looks kind of cool. There's no connection between them. But he became kind of important. I don't know. This was on Instagram. This was MJ's character. Forgive me, MJ. I don't know. I forgot his name. But there you have it. And then my characters again. I was trying to discover them. Bella. See, this is with his updated designs. Something happened behind the scenes. I explored these designs, I think, digitally. Well, at least his. And I got updated. And then I discovered something about myself. As you can see, I want more space. So I don't like working in small papers because then it forces me to go. There's two issues. Either it makes the proportions like squished and it just looks wrong, or it forces me to like have to like simplify certain details of the face just to get the full body properly, you know, with the right, you know, like it forces me into, I don't know how to describe it. I don't know what words I'm looking for. If I'm being honest, it's late right now. I just wanted to record this video because I've been thinking about making another video, and I got a little boost to just get it done. I'm not gonna do no several takes or whatever. Just this is it. So I guess we just move on. There's a lot of us. I might have to cut those out, or not, and just leave it and be like, whatever, dude. Whatever. You're stuck listening to them. This is a. Sorry, it was kind of an ironic moment. Starboy. I was testing out like brown just to add more color, but it just felt really ordinary. You know, Alonso also felt really ordinary. But I'm trying to strike a weird balance. I'm trying to strike a weird balance design-wise. Like I want to mix fantasy with modern. You know, I don't know if I can pull it off, but I'm gonna try. These are just more characters I was trying to, honestly, just wanted to finish. So I'll just quickly let's just get over with. But some of these were kind of useful. In like determining certain things. Excuse me. He came back. The bandana guy came back. So I guess I did utilize this idea with little. So I guess it can be for him. His father. My mustache guy. Yeah, I just wanted to finish really bad. So I just kind of whatever color, whatever. Let's move on. But these are just more characters. This is the new Raven. Can you believe it? Where's that guy? Where are you? Where are you, old Raven? Where are you, old Raven? I'm trying to hide from me, little one. This guy. We went from this to this. I think I'm gonna change this so that the hair is shorter. Just because I was like, again, I approached design first through hairs. I was like, we have this guy with long hair, this guy with long hair, this guy with long hair. That's not right. You guys can't all have long hair. Someone has to cut it. And so I was thinking, okay, you are gonna be spared. I kind of like you having long hair. So now it's gonna have to be you. Raven's gonna get us. Oh, and then she's the one who became a villain. She didn't start off as a villain, so it's kind of sad. But I'm keeping the design as is, just to, you know, honor it in some way, shape, or form. She could be one of those maybe fun villains. But she loves being a vampire. Spoiler, she's a vampire. Just exploring more ideas. And that's it. That is it. Oh my gosh. So, That was quite the ride. I kind of got a little tired towards the end. I do apologize for the lack of energy there, but this was still a really good, especially the beginning parts. This was a phase. So there's a lot of firsts in here. There's my first commission, my first Instagram post, my first YouTube video script, my thumbnails, just Neon Chronicle stuff, my first exploration of like character design that actually stuck, right, with Adam, whatever, right? I don't know, I was jobless, so like this also captures my my getting of a job. Oh my gosh, yeah, it's kind of nice to see in retrospect everything that is in here. It's not perfect, but again, I don't really care about perfect. But a lot has changed, and then, you know, like this is also like the birth of certain characters, right? Certain moments, even though like there's passages of time that are not inserted there, they're implied. I did take a break, but I'm honestly glad that I'm done with this book and we can move on to a new era. We'll see what comes out of that new phase. But I mean, I'm telling you right now that it's definitely much more lore heavy. I'm drawing these OCs, they take more center stage. Not that they weren't already, but yeah. Thank you for taking the time to stick with me for this video. I don't know how long it's gonna be, probably an hour. But yeah. Keep drawing, dudes. Keep drawing.